Hello everybody, we are back here on The Hunter Call the Wild, and today we've got a bunch of highlights from across the past few weeks now. The first like 4 or 5 of these highlights are from I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I've just kind of been sitting on them. I didn't really have a video to put them in, and well, now that I've got a few more trophies that kind of fit along with them, we can actually make a video out of it, because a lot of this stuff does take place on T Awaroa with a couple other maps kind of tossed in there, but I wanted to come out here and look for some feral goats because one of the trophies that we actually got recently was a really nice feral goat, and you guys are going to see that in the video. And towards the end, we're going to take this guy out because this is a really good looking feral goat. I have a hard time telling exactly how big these guys are, but he looks very similar to the one that we're going to show off in this video. So, without further ado, if you guys are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss a video. Also, be sure to comment down below with a video idea, your favorite part of this video, what you expect to see out of the next map, or really whatever you guys want to say, and I'll try to respond to as many of them as I can. But without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into all of the highlights. That is quite the way to start the day off, though. It has absolutely zero chance of making diamond. But that is a level 9 red deer, so multiplayer Quattro Colinas already providing for us. You know what? To make it interesting, let's go with the 270. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Can't really kill it with a turkey call, can I? But this 270 should be able to do the job on it. That looked good to me. That looked really good. Alright, let's go ahead and claim this guy. That is a beautiful red deer, even though it doesn't have a chance of making diamond at 241. Still a big male. I really wish this rack could make it, because I do like this one, but unfortunately it can't. So who was it that said level 5s don't exist? Think that was UCG? Think you said level 5s don't exist? And we just found ourselves a level 5. I don't know if this guy is gonna make it. I can't tell if it's big or small rack. Definitely small rack, and I think that's the troll rack, to be honest. I think it's a troll, but there it is. What a beast. We got him down. Let's go, guys. We got him down. He's got really short back tines, so that's what makes me think he's gonna troll. But if we get good tip-to-tip spread, then he could still make it. Tip-to-tip spread and back tine length are the two biggest things with Blacktail. If it's got close tip-to-tip spread and short back tines, it's almost always a troll. So provided this guy has good tip-to-tip, then he could still make it even with those tines being short in the back. I guess we'll find out, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy claimed since we are in multiplayer. I'm not going to waste too much time. And actually, those back tines don't look as bad as I thought they were. Tip-to-tip spread's looking a little weak, though. And it is just a gold. By 1.4 points. Oh, it's so close. Tip-to-tip spread did it, though. But that's a cool way to start off. We got a little piebald female out here. And then we also have that mythical right there. I don't know if we'll be able to get him because he's kind of angled, but we can at least shoot that one right there. Get her down, though. There she is, the piebald red deer. Can't remember the last time I killed a female piebald. We'll snap a quick picture of her. And start walking in the direction of that male that we took out. Ooh, that was almost a bad shot, too. It just barely hit the lung. It was so close to being spine only. Not bad, though. Can't really complain. Troll again. If I could spot him. It's another guaranteed troll. Wow. Can't even spot him, he's that bad. Alright, well, we're just gonna take a blind shot because it's a troll regardless. think we got him. I think at least. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's just a troll. But, man. So our last 2 level 9 red deer have been trolls. That's really sad. I had such a good streak going on with the red deer. We had maybe 7 diamonds in a row, and 5 of them were big rack. And now we've just got... Man. Now we've just got 2 trolls back to back. One yesterday and one today. So sad. That is some vital blood, so we did get the shot on that pathetic looking level 9. Such a sad red deer. You know, it's a real shame this rack can't make diamond because I do really like it. I think honestly if they just added some more tines at the top, make those clusters a bit bigger, I think it could be a cool diamond, but unfortunately as is, it just doesn't make it. 238, that's actually a really low scoring one too. I've had them hit over 240, but this one's only 238. So close, but not quite, unfortunately. I am so tired of seeing troll red deer. Second one today, and third one in the last 2 days. I think I used up all of my diamond red deer luck during the first month of the release of Tiawaroa. Because ever since then, this is all we found. This is quite unfortunate to see again. But I mean, it's better than seeing stuff that isn't a level 9, I guess. Just quite unfortunate it's another troll. Actually, I guess it's been 2 days since we got trolled by the other one off of Quattro, but still. Jeez. Another troll. Another troll red deer to add to the list. 240.70. I mean, at least it broke 240, right? Man, I still think if they just add some more tines to the clusters on the top, this rack could make diamond, and it would be a really cool looking rack, but... Actually, just realized. These are two different antlers. Look at that, these are 2 different ones. What's the difference in score? Man, this one would be like 244 if it was even. If it was even, it would be like 244, so it'd be a little bit closer. Man, that's unfortunate. There we go, we made the right choice coming to Yukon. Let's get this thing stopped. We made the right choice coming here. I believe that's leucistic. There we go. Awesome. That is super awesome. These bridges are the sketchiest thing in the world. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Please don't. Oh my gosh, what is happening? What did it just do to our ATV? There we go. Little leucistic caribou. It's sad that it's a female. I don't really have like a huge male one, I don't think. But I mean, that's still pretty cool. We'll toss it in one of the secondary lodges. But that is pretty sweet. Glad that Yukon decided to give us something good today. Now, hopefully it can give us some more good stuff. A guaranteed troll level 5. That is just wonderful. That is just wonderful. Yeah, I don't see anything better, so let's take out this troll 5. Let's see, he's right there. 254 meters. There we go. That appears to be a vital hit. One of the very rare troll ghosts. It's actually incredibly common, and I can't pick this guy up. There we go. 202. Yeah, he's got uneven horns. Honestly, if both of them looked like this, he would have probably been a diamond. But because he has this one, nope. No diamond for us. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. That guy right there is a Diamond Fallow Deer, or what should be a diamond. We need to get a better angle. We need to make sure we can actually cross the river, because otherwise we'll get the render bug. So let's get to a place where we can actually cross it, otherwise he's just gonna despawn. Now that I'm looking at it, I think this is a spot we can cross. Let's get these guys to move. All else fails and he does the bug, we can always just go into the lodge and go into our trophy manager, and he should be the last harvest. I mean, we could probably go for that shot, honestly. I'm gonna get slightly closer, though. Once he goes broadside again, we are gonna take the shot. Or even that right there. I think that should be a good shot. And yeah, he is a dead level 5, what appears to be a guaranteed Diamond Fallow Deer. Now for the tough trek through the water. Because if I remember right, this water slows you down a bit, but you can get across it. That's pretty cool, though. It's been a while since we've had a big fallow. This river is always the place that does it for me, though. This river and then the sandy lakes also do pretty good. There he is. What a giant male. Man, that looks cool. That is a super awesome picture right there. Diamond at 263. 263 Diamond Fallow. That is awesome. That is super awesome. What a beautiful fallow deer. You know, I had a feeling this server was gonna be good. And it's definitely looking like it is gonna be a good server. Because that is a beast. Almost had issues with that shot, though, because we hit the scapula. But it looks like it got in the lung a decent bit. Not too bad, guys. That is an amazing way to start the day off. Just an amazing way to start things off. Oh my, I think that might be one of the biggest feral goats I've ever seen. That actually looks really wide. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to get a lot closer. That is insane. That thing is huge. Yeah, I think that might be the biggest one I've ever seen, guys. I think that might be the biggest one. Because its horns aren't super straight up. They're very horizontal. They go straight out to the sides. I think that one's got to be at least 215. I think this is what I've been looking for goats. I think this might be one of the big horns. Look at how long those horns are. That's just insane. There he is. Oh my gosh. He is really close, and he is bigger than I even imagined. Holy. That guy's huge. Oh my gosh. Like, the more I look at him, the more I can tell this is gonna be a big one. That should be good. That should be a good shot. Yeah, he's losing HP. There we go. What a monster feral goat. That thing is huge. Oh my gosh. Let's go chase this guy down as quickly as we can. I definitely don't want to lose out on this guy. And since Tiawaroa has crashing issues for me, I really don't want to risk losing this guy, so we're just going to get one quick picture and then pick him up. Alright, let's grab him. 214. There we go. What a monster feral goat. It's about time we got a big one. This is my biggest one that I've got since the map released. I think I had a 215 when Tiawaroa was in the content creator early access, but I have not got one this big since that. Well, we're finding about everything except for red deer, so go figure. That's pretty much how it always goes. We come out here for red deer and we find a massive feral goat and a massive fallow deer. Now that you guys have seen all the highlights, let's go ahead and try to get closer to this guy because I really don't want to risk a long shot on him. Because that's going to be not exactly the best thing to do with the current render bug and stuff like that. So let's jump down and start easing our way over there. I do have to be careful because Tiawaroa has been crashing a lot for me recently. So the only way I've found to work around it is to just stare at the ground as I'm running. It's not exactly the most effective way, but at least it's one way where I can avoid crashing. I just have to look down, run to the lake, and then I can scan the area. So that's kind of how I've been hunting here. This guy just happens to be perfectly behind this tree. I don't think we can make a good shot at this angle just because that little tree's in the way, so we're gonna have to get even closer, I think. And I did bring the 45 Colt with me. The second that I saw this guy, I went back to the tent and grabbed it, and, well, I don't think we're gonna be able to get close enough, not with the way this water is. It's going to be interesting trying to get up close. If we can't get close enough, we'll just take it with the 243, but I'd love to be able to take it with the 45 Colt, but I just don't know if that's going to pan out or not. So I think once we get to the top of this little hill right here, we should be able to see them. It's going to be a little bit sketchy because they're going to be out in the open and really, really close, so we're just going to hope for the best and hope that he gives us a good angle. Otherwise, we might have to move around a little bit and risk spooking them. So let's just hope for the best here. We should be able to see him shortly. And there he is right there. My gosh, that guy's huge. The question is he going to trick me and end up being a troll? Or is this guy actually going to be a diamond? I feel like he's going to be a diamond. He looks to have more curl than some of the trolls that I've killed. But it's so hard to tell with these goats, honestly. But this guy right here, he does look like a diamond. We are currently 72 meters away, and the 45 Colt can zero clear up to, I believe, 75, so this is actually the perfect distance. It's just going to be a matter of getting his attention. And since I've been crashing a lot just by moving around, I'm going to try and avoid crashing, but at the same time I do need to move around to get his attention, so we're just gonna hope this doesn't crash us. I mean, all else fails, we just do this little trek again, but I think, oh, actually, that is all we needed to do was just stand up. There he is. That guy's huge. Oh my gosh, it's just insane to see him up close like that. I think we can finally take the shot. That is not the right gun at all. Let's not shoot him with the 300. That would end very poorly. He keeps going back behind this tree, which is really unfortunate. I just want to get a clear shot on him, but he is very stubborn. Probably one of the more stubborn goats I've had to deal with. Alright, so he is now alert. This is going to be the time we're going to be able to do this, I think, but I can't keep the spotting outline long enough to actually know if he's broadside or not. Trying my hardest here, but it's just not working out the way that I had hoped it would. And he always stops at this angle, which is the worst possible angle he could be at. Honestly, at this point, I think we just have to hope for the best, or maybe try to get a little bit further over here and make ourselves as broadside as we can be, since he's not going to cooperate and come over to us. I'm just so afraid that I'm gonna crash trying to move around so much. Literally the only way that I can move is by looking at the ground, and I feel like that's just because I don't have as much stuff for the game to render when I'm staring at the ground, so it for some reason doesn't crash as much. It's so strange. I don't know why my Tiawaroa has so many issues right now, but we're going to make the best of it and hopefully get this guy down. And of course he's starting to turn in the same direction that I'm trying to get him to not be turned in. Alright, this is going to be the shot right here. If I would stop pulling out 300, that ruins the spotting outline. Here we go. That should be a dead goat. Should be is the key word there. And yeah, that is hunting pressure right there. I'd say we got him. Now for the fun part of hopefully not crashing as we're running over. Time to stare at the ground again. Yep, that is vital blood right there, so that's a good sign. Well, there he is right there. I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna crash now. we actually made it up to him, so the hard part's done. I don't want to take any pictures because I feel like that's going to trigger a crash, so let's just pick this guy up. Oh my gosh, that is my biggest one ever. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. Wow. I honestly thought this guy was going to be borderline and just barely make it. But that is by far the biggest feral goat I've ever killed in my entire time playing this game. And of course it's a dark brown fur type, the one fur type that I've found more than anything else. It just had to be that. Well, let's get this guy taxed. I don't want to lose out on him. That is such a beast of a feral goat. My gosh, this guy's huge. I just wish that I could have found this guy at a time where I wasn't having issues with Tiawaroa, because it would have made it much nicer for recording if I didn't have to stare at the ground when moving. But unfortunately, that's the only way that I've found to avoid crashing when I'm running away from the lodge. And if you guys have been watching the live streams recently, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's been happening a lot. Almost every time we try to play this map, I have issues. We got lucky a couple days ago and were able to play it without any issues, and a few weeks ago we had the same type of situation where for some reason it was working perfectly fine, so it's kind of a strange crash. Sometimes it just doesn't happen at all, and other days you crash constantly, even after restarting your PC. It's quite odd, but I mean, we managed to get this guy down, and he's my personal best by a long shot. I think this beats the one that we actually showed off in this video by like 7 points, which is just ridiculous because I thought that guy was a monster, but this guy is even bigger. I think it's time to go check this guy out in the lodge along with some of the other trophies that we killed. So this right here is the big feral goat that we got on the live stream, 214.6, and he is exactly 7 points lower than the one that we just killed, so we beat him by exactly 7 points. And then this was our previous best at 212 before we got this one, but this guy's a mixed goat, so he's always going to stay in this room, because that is considered an uncommon fur type. And then as far as the fallow deer goes, it is in here, just sitting over, I believe, there, 263.3, and then I moved one of the old feral goats into here to get it out of the way of the new 214 one. So this is our 263 fallow, and I don't know where I'm going to put this new goat. Obviously, I want this guy to be out in the main hallway, or one of the main parts of the lodge at least, but I just don't know where yet. I'm thinking that we might end up putting him somewhere in this room, but I don't know exactly where, because these are two really high-scoring mountain lions, and then I don't want to remove either of those goats. So I think what we're going to do is find one of these to remove. Alright, so I think this is looking really good right here. We have our 211 blonde one, along with our brand new 221 and our brand new 214.6, and then our old 212 mixed one. So I think this looks absolutely amazing having all four of them here. And I believe every single one of them is a different horn type, except maybe these two. They look very similar, although this one does bow down a little bit more, so I think they actually are all different, which is pretty cool. So we got an awesome wall of feral goats now, along with moving our mountain lions over here. We didn't really save any of the other trophies, and I mean, the couple that we did aren't really gonna go in this lodge, so that's all we have to show off. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to click the subscribe button, click the like button, and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss a video. Also, be sure to comment down below with your favorite part of this video, a future video idea, or something that you guys would like me to do in game, and I will try to respond to as many of them as possible. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!